lesson is about verbs. A verb is an action word, and guys, when you write, please don't use boring verbs. Don't use boring action verbs. I said, I walked, I fell. Boring. Use vivid verbs, or as I like to call them, vivid verbs. They give your writing boom. And guys, as writers, you need to treat your pencil like a paintbrush. And all you have to do is dip your pencil into your can of paint or words and paint better pictures with the vivid verbs. Today we're going to use a suggestion you might hear at a grocery store. The first thing that popped into my head when I was coming up with this exercise was, I want Cocoa Puffs. Now, I don't like Cocoa Puffs. In fact, I've never even eaten Cocoa Puffs, but it was the first thing that popped into my mind. And remember, guys, when you're writing and coming up with ideas, please just use the first thing that pops into your mind. You might want to change it later, but you never know where this might take you. And I think you can have fun with this. Now, the character said, I want Cocoa Puffs. Instead of using the word said, let's try to find out some better verbs that might paint a better picture. Let's see, the first verb is announced. Let's see, how would that look? I want Cocoa Puffs, announced the character. Why would they say it like that? Let's see. Next one is threatened. Ooh, threatened. Let's see how that would look. I want Cocoa Puffs. Why would somebody say it like that? Let's see. Third one, last one is sang. I'm not much of a singer, but I'll give it a try. I want Cocoa Puffs. Now, your job for today in your exercise is to figure out why they would say that, the character. Now, I want you to use your 5 W's and how. So who, come up with a who. You can make up a name, you can use your name or a friend's name, but if you're going to make up a name, please don't be silly with it. Who, what did they say? Well, they said, I want Cocoa Puffs. What were they doing when they said it? Who, what, when? When did they say it? Were they at the store? Were they going to the store? Were they coming from the store? Where did they say? Where did they say it? Again, where were they specifically in the store? Paint the picture of that little moment in time where you are, what you might see around there. And don't forget to use your senses to help with this. Why? Why did they say it like that? Why did they announce it? Why did they threaten? Why did they sing it? And how? Well, you know the how. They announced, they threatened, they sang. So use those ideas, and I want you guys to break off into groups of 2 or 3 and discuss these. You don't have to come up with a beginning, middle, and end. Just discuss this, kind of paint little pictures, little moments in time to figure out why your character that you come up with might say it like that. And at the end, teachers, what I want you all to do is each group to share with the rest of the class what they came up with. And what I want you all to realize is that you all have the same 3 verbs: sang, threatened, and announced. But each group will come up with a different set of scenarios, different ideas. So you see, guys, your brain, your mind, your imagination will help you come up with your own ideas. And that's what makes your stories different and more interesting than somebody else's. Because it's about you, it's about what you've come up with. And remember, guys, I have this one rule of writing: if you can think it, you can ink it. So use that, go have fun, don't be too silly, and I'll see you at the next lesson. All right, guys, see you later.